Hey guys, got a 2014 Ford Explorer here. This, it's got a mess of codes, and the codes, they don't just come back one at a time. They come back just kind of as a cluster with losing communication. The main problem is the car just won't start sometimes. Uh, we can't get it to do it consistently to do the tests that we need to do to pinpoint the problem. The customer side, they wanted to put a PCM in it. We recommended All Computer Resources because that's who we've used before, and I like them. Customer service is good, and their computers are plug and play, so they make it super simple. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you the codes that this had. If you have similar codes, something close, and it's doing it, and you want to throw a part at it because it's not consistently acting up, I definitely recommend All Computer Resources. So check these codes out, and I will let you know if this actually fixes it, because if it doesn't, don't do this. Check it out. You know when you go to get a connector off and it doesn't want to come off, especially if it's that latch style? Here's what you do. Grab your PB Blast, give it a little shake it up. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. That's what Ice Cube said. And then come over here to your connector. Check this out, Casey. Come right here and look. Just go ahead. This isn't going to hurt anything. Just spray right in there. Just lube it up a little bit like that. It's not going to hurt anything. It's going to be just fine. And these are going to come right out. Let's find out. How does this style work? Probably got to push something down and peel it back. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. I got one. Oh, two. 1, 2. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Can we go 3 for 3? Up. And that's it, guys. We got pop. Installed. Go ahead and fire it up. It does not appear to be simple plug and play. Let's see what we got to do. All right, that thing's getting on my nerves. All right, so you got your new computer in your Ford. You want to make sure it's going to start. You got it after you clear the codes and it still doesn't start. You've got to reset the parameters. That's more than just to keep alive memory. You're going to need a factory compatible scan tool. We're using the Autel Maxi Sys right here. So we're going to go into service. Boop. Go to powertrain right here. And we're going to go into, we've already done the keep alive memory. Now we're going to do the service functions. Relearn vehicle data right here. Boop. You can see it says to do all that stuff. We're going to hit yes. It says procedure successful. After the vehicle has been repaired, clear the DTCs. Check to make sure it does not occur again after the ignition has been on position 2 for over 30 seconds. So we're saying okay. Turn it off. Hit okay. Now we're going to go back in and clear the codes. You have to get access to the immobilizer. You can't just plug the computer in and let it fly. We're going to go to the parameter reset. Hopefully, that's going to let us start this thing. Let's try it out. So hit parameter reset. Say yes. Let it boot up. Operation successful. Module reset is now complete. After performing the parameter reset, press any button on the key fob for parameter reset to be successful, turning the ignition off, then on. So, this is what it says. Oh, that worked. Turning the ignition off. I'm going to say okay first. Okay. Turn it off. Up. Then turn it back on. All right. Man. Now the key fob worked. So I'm gonna try and start it. Ha ha! All right, yes! Yahtzee! So, after you install the module after you put in your, I got it! After you put in your all computer resources module, you got to go in and reset the parameters. So you're going to need a factory compatible scan tool like this Autel. We'll now go back through and clear the code. I got the bolt out of that too.
Did you?
Yep, I did. Do we have the all right guys, so after you put the computer in, everything looks good. You went ahead and reset the parameters, and you still have, everything drives fine, but you scan it and you have a P164D for the all-wheel drive. Look, I'm gonna show you. Go underneath, and we get our little 4-digit code. We come in. All right, so as you're under the vehicle, you got this nice big tag right here. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. JT7468. All right, guys. So now we got that code. We got to go ahead and figure out how we get rid of that. You're gonna come in here, go to service. Where's that light coming from? It's not me. Huh, I don't know. Anyways, go in here, go to powertrain. We're going to go to all-wheel drive now. This here. Oh, it's the flash from the thing. All right, so now we got to program this 4-digit code here. I'll show you where that's at. Now we have our special code. We're going to say yes. Enter the code that you want to program. So, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Boop. And we got 7. Oh. I don't know how do you delete these. There we go. And so ours is 7, 4, 6, 8. Let me say enter. Okay. Boop. Go ahead. Follow the constructions. Boop. Off. Say, go back over here. Or say, okay. Back over here. Follow the constructions. Boop. Put it twice. That's on. Come back here. Go boop. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? All right. Success. Cool.